Hey Libras, how you doing? Welcome. We're going to be doing your first half of June general reading here. We're going to start off with some animal energy, like I like it, and then we'll go right over to the cards. All right, let's do it. What is the animal energy for Libra for first half of June? Please and thank you. Animal energy for Libra. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy to see this. Okay, let me get my cards situated here, all over the place. Starfish. This comes up when wishes are about to be granted. So this is very much the Aquarian card for me because we are the star in the deck. So I love that this is coming up for you because, like I said, this means that wishes are coming true. Who doesn't like that, right? You know, this is also the starfish also. Another energy of this is an emphasis on the physical. So you could be thinking about your physical appearance. You could be thinking about, changes to your health or how to improve upon your health or gym time. Anything that manifests itself in the physical realm. Okay, anything that you can see just by looking at it, right? But this is also about wishes being granted in a way that you can see, right? Like right up close and in your face, right? This is beautiful. This is that wishing upon a star situation. And I'm all about it. Okay. Let's get some cards here. Cards for my fellow air signs. My lovely Libras. All right. What's going on for Libras for first half of June? Okay. Wow. Okay, so we got the 9 of Wands here. So this is the opposite of giving up, right? This is that, you may feel a little tired, a little guarded because it's you've got a lot on your plate at the moment. You may be feeling weary of spirit or actually physically weary, a little bit tired, a little bit like, a vacation might be in order, but you're going to keep on going and moving through, right? But sometimes when we've been through a lot and we don't take adequate time to kind of rest and reboot, we can get right into this 9 of Wands energy. And all this really means is it just feels like effort. Like even day-to-day things that don't normally feel like they require a lot of effort from us can start feeling like it requires a lot more effort than usual, right? All right, let's see what else is going on. From the Libras. I just got okay. 9 of Pentacles. 9 of Pentacles. This is also, for me, a card of wish fulfillment. But why I'm completely obsessed with the fact that you got like 9 of Pentacles as opposed to 9 of Cups, which is also wish fulfillment, but of a different kind. 9 of Pentacles is a wish fulfillment that involves your own hard work. Right? So it's another way of saying it's an independent energy here. You also have, a 9 and a 9, right? Which means, 10 is the number of completion. So I feel like you're right at the finish line with whatever you're working towards, working on manifesting, whether it be a work project, partnership, whatever have you. Okay, but the sun is shining for sure. You've got the sun in both of these too. I kind of love this, mirroring this going on here. But this is work. This is an independent spirit right here. Right? And these lotus flowers, they come up and they emerge from the muck and the excrement, right? And they come out on top, but no one ever sees what it took to get there. I feel like that is a really apt way to say kind of where you are. You're about to come up from the muck and the dirt and get to number 10, even though it hasn't necessarily been an easy time getting here. And they're drawing my attention to the butterfly here and the transformation and the metamorphosis. And it does feel like this is a bit of the, trying to get out of the cocoon energy and reach the final completion of something. But this is feeling really good about where you are and what you've done because you've succeeded and done this on your own. It doesn't mean you didn't have any help, especially divine or celestial help, but this is something that affects you directly and not necessarily like a partnership context. Okay, let's see what else is going on for y'all. From Libras. Okay, first of all, at the bottom of the deck we have the star card, and I damn sure was talking about that at the start of this reading, okay? I cannot tell you, I'm in the second half of the readings for today, and I cannot tell you the number of times that the 7 of Swords has come out. So the 7 of Swords here, it's not just about you, it's a collective energy that we are going through. So 7 of Swords is about that thief in the middle of the day, kind of energy, but this is also self-sabotage, and that's the message I've been getting with this for today, is some self-sabotage here, / is this too good to be true? Okay? Let's get some clarifiers. Wow, I cannot believe how many times 7 of Swords has come up today, almost for every sign. Amazing. And there is this collective energy of like, a lot of us are about to receive things that we've been wishing for, and then almost as soon as we receive them, in comes the fear of losing it, right? Now that I have it, I can't imagine being without it, that type of deal. Anyway, let's get a clarifier for this 9 of Wands, yeah. Oh, weird. Okay. We got 2. I feel like they're both for the 9 of Wands. I got the 2 of Wands and the 2 of Swords. When does that ever happen? To clarify the 9 of Wands. Yeah, you might be at a crossroads, right? But 2 of Wands is, you've got the Ace of Wands, which is that initial burst of energy and passion and desire. And then you get to 2 of Wands, which is like, I should probably make a map of where I'm going. And then you get to 3 of Wands, which is like, okay, I have the map. I'm getting in the car and I'm going on the road trip. And then 4 of Wands is like, woo, 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 I made it. I got to where I was going. The 2 of Swords, repping your air sign self here, right? The 2 of Swords is indecision, but that's kind of the shadow aspect, in my opinion. The shadow aspect of 2 of Swords is indecision, right? We as air signs can really get into indecision because we have a lot of mind cardio going on at all times, right? But the light side of 2 of Swords is taking your time to think something through before taking action, right? So we're at a crossroads here. We're at a point where some choices and decisions need to be made. Maybe some changes need to be made because you are in this 9 of Wands energy where it's like, listen, I've been working at this, I've been knocking on the same door and it's not opening. It might be time to try the side door. Let's see, what's this 9 of Pentacles about? Clarifier for the 9 of Pentacles. Okay, we just keep getting 2 here. Okay, all right, this is for this one. Okay. Wow, Death card. Death has also come up a lot today. This is a time of transformation and change. So yeah, this is things ending so that new things can emerge. This is also Scorpio energy here too, okay? Which is a deep feeling kind of place to be. It also speaks to me of a counter energy to the starfish, right? There's this feeling here where you're really about to manifest some beautiful things. You just can't see the forest through the trees at the moment, is what it feels like, okay? But I do feel like you're entering into a new chapter here because Death is commenting or clarifying the 9 of Pentacles here. I really do feel like you're in for a new chapter, and guess what? Guess what? I feel like this is gonna happen when you're not even up looking for it. I feel like you're like on your grind. On your grind, day-to-day grind, doing what you gotta do, right? You're aware that circumstances are not ideal, whether it's work circumstances, relationship, whatever have you. You're aware, then you're like, okay, what am I gonna do about it? I gotta take a risk, make some changes, be willing to release the old so that I can bring in some newness here. You know, they're also drawing my attention to the wolf here. The wolf is very much about following your intuition in your instinct. I'm also hearing lone wolf. You might really be being called to let some things go that are no longer serving you so that you can step into this place of manifestation. I feel like it's gonna happen like that because look at this, and I'm completely obsessed with this. You got 5 of Swords, you got the Hierophant. Oh, and the lightning. Remember how I said it's gonna happen like that, like when you're not really looking out for it? Here's why I'm obsessed with this. So the 7 of Swords, like I said, can be that self-sabotage or a fear, like is it gonna go the way it's always been? And it's such a beautiful storyboard because you've got the 9 of Wands with the 2 of Swords and the 2 of Wands at a major crossroads, feeling a bit weary, might be in need of several vacations. And then you've got the 9 of Pentacles, which is a fiercely independent energy of accomplishment and self-satisfaction, clarified by the Death card, which marks new beginnings in the releasing of the old. And I do feel like this 2 of Swords and this 2 of Wands is all about releasing of the old, but in order to release it, you've got to discern what needs to be released. You may know it already, or you may have to really think about it. But the Hierophant represents everything that is just and fair in this world, right? This is just and fair, and it's clarifying the 7 of Swords. Listen, I'm hearing for some of you, I'm hearing for some of you, if you are in a position where you feel like you were wronged in some way, it was either something that someone else took credit for in a work context, or you were seeing someone in a relationship that acted out of their own integrity when it came to you, and you're still kind of got that in your energy of like licking those wounds or mourning that loss or something shady. And it kind of leads you into this place of like the self-sabotage aspect of, is it just going to keep going this way? Is it really going to be different this time around? Because I'm telling you, this is representative of something new. You go through this into the Nine of Pentacles and the Death card, marking a new chapter, and then we have Seven of Swords and the Hierophant. Listen, what's fair is fair, and what is yours will be yours. This starfish really says it all. You're about to manifest something really huge here, but I feel like the energy with y'all, it doesn't feel anticipatory. Like, it doesn't feel like, oh, I know something's coming. Like, you know what I mean? It's not Tony from West Side Story. You know, something's coming, something's good. Something's coming, I wish it would. It's not like that. It's like you got your head, you've got your nose to the grindstone. You're not even looking up, and it's just like, and then it's just going to happen for you. And I think it's going to take you by surprise. I think it's going to jolt you a little bit like this lightning. And I want to point something out. Both of these are odd numbers. Actually, you have a lot of odd numbers. You really do. These are odd numbers, okay? 5 is the number of great change. 7 is what you get before 8, which is abundance and prosperity. I do feel like when I say that it's odd numbers, I feel like it's gonna rock your boat a little bit and possibly cause you to feel a little out of balance. But this is what happens before great change really works on you and you start to receive what you've earned. That's what I feel like we're talking about here. I feel like you're about to receive what you've earned. I need you to hear that. They're telling me to repeat that. You're about to receive what you've earned. And they're saying like look at it through that lens, because that is the surefire cure to get you out of any feelings of lack of self-worth when you manifest this goodness coming to you. Okay? The Hierophant, again, is everything that's just and fair. It is the marriage card. Okay? Clarifying this, that please leave everything that was not of your highest and best good. Anyone around you that acted outside of their integrity, even if you had moments, because you're human, hello, where you acted outside of your integrity, release that, because it's a new day, it's a new dawn, it's a new life, and you're going to be feeling good. Yes, Nina Simone. Okay, that's what it is. But I do feel like it might take you a minute to kind of recalibrate around this and be like, I keep seeing this image of like, oh my God, I can rest now, I can breathe now, I can like relax now. I feel like help is coming towards you. I do. I feel like it's help. Help. Whether that's help through good friends, a counselor, or a new relationship that is mirroring back to you this kind of relaxed energy of where you want to be and where you're being called to go. That's what I feel like for you guys. Let's get an oracle. Let's get an oracle. It does feel like there's a little bit of lack of faith here. And you know what? But I'm not even going to sit here and pretend like you have a lack of faith for no good reason. I'm not even going to say that. Because nine of Wands with the Two of Swords and the Two... I mean, you've been through some stuff. You have been. And your faith is a little bit shaken, maybe. Okay? I'm also hearing pragmatist or trying to be logical or pragmatic about things. Which is really, it's not a bad thing at all. But don't forget to keep the faith, okay? Because this starfish wishing on a star, that's what this is all about. And remember, the star was at the bottom of the deck for y'all, okay? Divine faith. Let's get a goddess oracle for you, my Libras. Oh my God, I'm so obsessed. I love her. Listen up. Bast, independent. Your independence is a foundation for your strength and success. You bet your bottom dollar it is. And look, is the Nine of Pentacles not Independence Day? Single lady or single fella and loving it? This is Independence Day. I love that this is speaking about your independence. And guess what? I feel like once you really get into this energy where you are feeling really good in an independent context, then help is going to come in this really cool way because you've already mastered the lesson of being self-sufficient, independently spirited. Or independent of spirit, I should say. Your independence is a foundation for your strength and success. Do you see how she's living her best life? Do you see how, you know what they're drawing my attention to? All jokes aside, she's got her arms open to receive, okay? Open to receive. And she is the cat lady. Yes, she is. Cats are also very discerning about, you know, cats, in the way that they're different from dogs, is that they don't go up to just every, you know, Tom, Dick, and Harry. Like when a cat approaches you for a cuddle, you've been chosen. Do you know what I mean? You've been chosen. Whereas some dogs are just, not every dog, but a lot of them are just like, got a waggy tail for you. You know what I mean? I feel like that's an important message for you guys for some reason. Or I do feel like you're going to be chosen. You're going to be getting some abundance coming to you. Something that's going to be fair and just in a physicalized way that other people can see, as indicated by the Hierophant. And this lightning here, I really feel like it's going to happen when you've got your nose to the grindstone. I really do. I really do feel that way. But Bast is a beautiful energy here for you. Just look at her. That's what you're being called to do. Open these arms up and receive and look up. And that's actually a really good point. Because do you see this crow? How his poor little nose is to the grindstone? And see how she's like looking up? I do feel like you guys are looking down, just getting through the day, just like keeping at it, just like going, you know, like doing what you got to do. And you're being called to not forget to look up at the stars as well. Right? Look up at the stars as well. I love it. All right, my beautiful Libras, this was your first half of June general reading. I so hope that this helped and resonated with you. If it did, and it was, please let me know in the comments below. I would just love that. And with that being said, thank you so much for being here. I just want to thank y'all so much for watching. But most of all, as always, thank you for being you. And be well. Until next time.